Yo everyone, this is Team OTK. I'm here to show you my Synchron deck. I've been playing this deck for over a year. It's my absolute favorite deck. I've always used to cycle through the most meta decks, and I never really stuck to one deck throughout, for all the years I've been playing. I started playing years ago, back before Synchros were a thing. I remember when Telodad was like the best deck, Lightsworn, GOAT format. It evolved into this. I used to love playing, but now the format's kind of iffy. But when I discovered this deck, it's really cool because this deck is a really unique deck that will always be viable, and they'll never hit this deck. Actually, what's funny is when I first started playing this deck, they actually unintentionally hit it by hitting Rhoda, but that was because of Stellar Knights. But whatever, we'll start with the deck. Triple Quick Draw Synchron, Turbo Wear Super. He's really good. He pitches a card from your hand to your deck. He's a special summon. Makes synchro plays extremely good. Triple Junk Warrior, normal summon. You can special summon a level 2 or lower monster from your graveyard to your field. It just combo based. You want to just swarm your field as synchros. So the objective is to summon double Quasar and get Trishula. So you just want to deck yourself out, kind of. But what you do is you take all their cards from your hand, banish them, kind of like the Omega loop, and then you summon 2 Quasar. So they draw 2 cards, they have their 2 cards, you negate them, easy, good game. Triple Jet Synchron, consistency is key. It's like a bulb, kind of. You discard 1 card from your hand to summon it from the graveyard. It's really good, because basically you just want to start off your combos, and then once your combo's rolling, you just draw your whole deck out. So like, all these triples cards don't really mean crap when your combos start rolling out. Triple Doppelwear, just so you guys know, this deck is like, this deck will beat anything. It's a top tier deck. You can win anything with this deck. There's some side cards I guess you should play. I never used a side deck, but I never really competed to the level of like YCS or anything. Just locals, regionals, stuff like that. I'm sure I could win YCS if I wanted to. I've been playing this game for a while, I know all the rules, and I'm very good at making good decks. But anyway, so Doppelwear, it's really good. It's searchable by Rhoda. Same thing with Junk Synchron. Actually, same thing. Actually, not Jet Synchron. Jet Synchron's also good, I forgot to mention, because of Road Warrior, so you can special summon from the deck. That's another important key to the deck, I forgot. But Doppelwear is really good because you can special from your hand, and it lets you summon 2 tokens when it's synchro summon. So like, it's crazy good. It's really, the combo is you have Quick Draw, Level Leader, Junk Synchron, and Double, and you just win. Level Leader, triple Level Leader. You might say, oh, 2, 1. This card's the key to the deck. You need to see this card. If you don't see it, you can't get your combos off. So you need to see it as soon as possible. Triple Tuning Wear. So this card is extremely good. Actually, I put triple Tuning Wear and triple Darksea Rescue. So these cards are really good because you want to draw, and so when you synchro them, you draw a card. And this one's better because this card can either be level 2 or 1 when synchroing. So this card is busted in the deck. Tuning Wear. Darksea Rescue is kind of, it's meh, but I'll show you other combo bases, parts of the deck. But yeah, use this card to draw and to use this synchro materials. And then the one bulb, because you kind of have to play it. It's a synchro deck. Have it in your graveyard, just special summon it. Excellent. For the spells, I don't play any traps, by the way. Triple Tuning. Come on, you gotta play this card. Not only does it search, it also mills, which is you want to mill that rather than not. The only one card if you mill it kind of fucks you or screws you over is if you mill Soul Charge. Soul Charge is just a free Quasar, so that sucks when you mill that. But triple Allure of Darkness and 1 Upstart Goblin. So here, I'll explain this the actual funny story about this deck. So actually, when I started playing, Upstart was at 3 and Rhoda was at 3, and I think Allure was at 1. I want to say 1. So I was playing triple Upstart and triple Rhoda and 1 Allure. I'm not even playing Allure because the deck was so good back then. It's not like that much worse, but it was just like busted. But now, when they limited both of them to 1, it was kind of frustrating. But they did, so now I have 3 Allures, and Allure is actually kind of better than Upstart because you have a lot of dead cards in your hand, like Darksea Rescue, Junk Synchron, Doppel Warrior even, that just you can banish. And this card is so good for the deck. So yeah, triple Allure and one Upstart. I don't know if we want to explain these cards, but basically, Allure draws, this is, actually, I guess I'll explain it. So tuning, the spell card, is you can search out one Synchron monster and then mill a card once you search it. Upstart, draw a card, pay your life opponents, gain 1,000. Allure, you draw 2 cards, banish a dark. So for the one-ofs, I play 1 Foolish, 1 for 1, 1 Soul Charge, and 1 Rhoda. So basically, these are just limited to 1. They're busted. Level Leader, crazy. Level Leader, crazy because you can make a Quasar. This card's absurd in this deck. And then this card, I guess you have to play it, but it's not, that powerful. So, these cards are, busted. This card's not that powerful. I can see this card moving up. The reason why people don't like this card is because it's, a generic card that can be played in any deck. Same thing with these cards, but this card is kind of, it's just not that strong, but I get what they're saying. Then I play 1 Instant Fusion. I was playing 2, but I cut 1 for the Allure of Darkness when she got limited. It's a really good card because Nodin's actually very good in this deck. Not as good as I thought, but it's pretty good. Then finally, for the end of the deck count, I play triple Machine Dupes. So, and I play triple Desynchros. So I'll explain both. So Machine Dupe is for tuning where Jet Synchron, even in Darkseid Rescue. So you play this card when you have one of the 3 on the field. Actually, not really Jet Synchron, but Darkseid Rescue and tuning where. And it's what your main combo is. Let's say you have Junk Synchron and 3 tuning wares because you play this. You can Synchro summon for Trish, banish a card, desynchro, do the same thing. And so basically that's why the combo is you can just swarm, you can just totally screw, you can do 1 4 Trish, so you can do 4 Trishes if you want. It's so easy with this deck and it's so consistent. I'm telling you, this deck is seriously as good as any deck. So that's the main. I'll show you my extra. Side's not very important. I'll show you the extra deck. So 1 Nodin, limited to 1, only can play 1. When it's summoned, you can special summon a level 4 lower monster. So, it's amazing. Also, the extra deck, just note the extra deck space here is really light, is really tight. So, you should follow me exactly. And I'm very cautious. I always look at the new sets to see if I need to add anything. So 1 Axel Synchron. It's a level 5 tuner actually, and it can change its levels by discarding or sending a Synchron monster from your deck to the graveyard. So very good. 1 Jet Warrior, because you need to play 1. You can actually special summon it from the grave by sending a 1 monster, just tributing a monster. And you use this card by quick draw and level leader. So this is very helpful. Double Formula. In a perfect world you can play 3, but 2 is because the extra deck space is so tight. You need 2. 2 is very important. 3, 3's actually, you can actually have played games where I wanted a 3rd, but extra deck space. Double Tatsunoko. This card's actually insanely good, because again, you have so many cards in your hand that actually can use a synchro. So yeah, super good. 1 Road Warrior. It's staple. You don't want to play more than 1. Don't want to play less. You need to play this. You see it with quick draw mainly. Quick draw Synchron's the only way to get it out. There's some games you might not even play this card, but whatever. It's just really good because once you get this card out, your plays are pretty much rolling. Then Double Quasar. Double Quasar, because you can summon 2. I guess you can't really summon 3 with this deck, but having 2 Quasars out, it's pretty good. And then 1 Shooting Star, because let's say they can actually they can actually manage to take out your Quasar while you have that out and you do your Trish combo, then once they kill the Quasar, they probably use all their resources, and then you get a Shooting Star Dragon, which is a monster that's not that easy to kill. And then I play 1 Trish because I can only play 1 dual terminal. This is I think highest rarity deck. It's so good. The key to the deck. It's funny, actually, the reason I play this deck was because over a year ago I was playing on Dueling Network, and I was playing a guy who was just he didn't really know what he was doing, but he played a deck. I beat him, but he was playing Trish, and triple desynchro and triple machine dupe with the tuning wear and Dark Sea Rescue, and he was just like trishing me, desynchro, trishing me. I was like, Jesus, this deck's amazing. And so I comboed it with Quasar, and it's just like, it's literally, it's absurd. It's more consistent. It's the most consistent deck if you go first. And yeah, one Army Arm, because you have a, it's good to have like a level 4 you can just summon, you can draw with. One Phonon, because it's a tuner that's level 4, and you can actually just summon Quasar because it can just change its level when you summon it, but you can't special summon, you can only special summon once after by synchroing this card. So, and then the last TG Hyper Librarian, the key of the deck. When you synchro summon, you draw a card. So that's why once your plays start rolling, you just keep drawing and drawing and drawing. So yeah. And then last, just to show you tokens, Doppel tokens, because you need, tokens are key for this deck. Summon Skull, Dark Magician, Rayquaza, I want to say. Yeah, and then Power Warrior, and then Red Eyes. Yeah. So to conclude this video, I just want to say thanks for watching, and this deck's insanely good. It's freaking amazing. I've been playing this deck for a while, and yeah, just to conclude, the main objective is to just summon your Quasar, and also Trish. Now, the way this deck loses is by Effect Failure and Max C. That's really it. Besides that, your decks pretty much win. You win. For side deck cards, I mean, I guess I would recommend Twin Twister, because if you go second, I guess what you could do is, what I used to do is, second turn I would get Mystical Space Typhoons, Twin Twisters, because they would set a lot of cards. But again, I don't really know this format. I don't know how back row heavy it is, so, but yes, hand traps and traps stop this deck completely, because once they stop your one combo, you're done. The thing is, once you get your combo rolling, you win. So it's a really cheesy deck, but I love making these decks. I made it myself. I'm really proud of this deck, and thanks for watching, everyone.